I'm not saying that synthetic ingredient skincare that is mimicking natural compounds is bad, but if you could go right to the source of the ingredient, would you? A little over a year ago, I came across a brand that claimed to be all natural skincare with botanicals and herbs, which you know is totally my forte. I love anything that is botanicals, including something that I can take internally but also use topically. And actually one of my all-purpose natural remedies for a lot of things is lavender oil. I would smell lavender oil when I'm anxious or nervous. I would apply it on wounds and it would help it heal really quickly, but also minimize scarring. And so when I saw herbs and botanicals skincare, I was like, wait, this sounds incredible. So I tried a little bit out for myself, and then I ordered my bridesmaids a set of this skincare because I felt it was so incredible. Really great ingredients. Yes, the cost is what I would consider to be a little bit expensive, but after I came to know the brand, I understood the cost of it because this skincare is not diluted, which means it doesn't have a lot of water in it, which means that you don't need to use a ton of it to see benefits. And in that case, a little bit goes such a long way that this is actually a really affordable botanical skincare brand. Now, just because something is natural doesn't mean that it's fabulous for your skin, right? Like poison ivy is natural, but our skin is easily irritated by it. And honestly, the same can go for a lot of synthetic ingredient skincare. Because it is synthetic, but it's supposed to mimic what a natural compound would do, oftentimes it can leave us with more irritation, damage to our skin barrier. And again, because it's not natural, our skin might not adapt to it properly or take in the ingredients properly or in the way that is desired. So today in this video, I want to walk you through a really great skincare routine that is all botanicals and herbs. We're going to highlight some of my favorite key ingredients in each product. By the way, this brand is not paying me to make this video. I am making this video in the hopes that I can share more with you about what I know about botanical skincare and show you stuff that actually truly works. And those of you that have been watching me a while will notice that there are ingredients in these products that I have talked about taking internally that have helped with a numerous amount of things that I have struggled with, especially having multiple chronic illnesses. I wear makeup pretty much every single day, and so a cleansing balm is a must for me. I don't care for makeup wipes. I find that they don't work well. They still leave behind a lot of makeup and they're not very nourishing after the fact. This cleansing balm is so nourishing. It even takes off waterproof makeup, but it's one of those things where like even if you did nothing else after this, your skin would still be incredibly nourished and hydrated and soothed. This is the In Your Face Mandarin Melt Cleansing Balm, and use the little key to turn it. Pro tip, don't turn the key before opening the cap of it. I did that the other day. But I love the scent of this because it has a really nice citrus uplifting scent, even though I use it in the evening. This contains Manuka honey, which is one of my all-time favorite skincare ingredients, and you'll see that in future videos of products that I've been loving. They all contain Manuka honey in it, and I think it's because it just has really great properties to it that are good for bacteria on the skin. It can easily soothe redness and irritation, and so yeah, anything with Manuka honey I am obsessed with. It also has omega-rich almond oil and cleansing sea buckthorn. So what you do is you take a little bit in your hands and you gently massage it into your skin. It's safe to use over the eyes. It doesn't give you that cloudy effect with your eyes. And then I add a little bit of water to make a milky, rich lather, and then I rinse it off. And because the scent of this, like I said, has a very nice citrus scent to it, I'm assuming that's why they call it the Mandarin Cleansing Balm. You also get a little bit of aromatherapy benefits, but I do want to warn you, wait, let me see. But this one is not too overpowering in its scent. I find that it's just a very mild, light citrus scent, and I don't think it would be bothersome to those of you that are sensitive to certain smells. And then this is the product I use next, which honestly is the first product I ever tried for them that got me completely hooked on this brand, and this is the In Your Face Bamboo Polish. 60 seconds of using this shows such a noticeable difference, it's insane. This is aspen bark, salicylic, and bamboo exfoliation, and like I said, within 60 seconds you can notice a huge difference in the texture of your skin, in the smoothness of your skin, any dry flaky patches that you have. Just make sure that you're massaging really gently because this is a physical exfoliation. And it also contains green tea and aloe and rosehip, which are all super soothing for the skin. If there's one product that you would get from them, I would highly recommend this one. It is a 10 out of 10 in my book. I do want to mention, if this is important to you, that this is free of SLS, parabens, it's gluten-free, cruelty-free, and it also contains no alcohol and no fragrance. I then go in with a serum. This is the In Your Face Bakuchiol Wonder Serum, and if you didn't know, bakuchiol is a natural alternative to retinol that is pregnancy safe. This serum right here contains various ceramides, obviously the bakuchiol, and then beta-carotene and sea buckthorn with anti-aging purslane. These products are formulated for all skin types. Again, they are all natural ingredients, and so there's no reason why they wouldn't work for any kind of skin type unless you know that you have an allergic reaction to one of these ingredients, which is totally possible. But for me, I don't have any allergic reaction. I don't get any sort of sensitivity. I've never had any irritation, no matter how often or frequently I use these products. This next step depends on whether it's morning or evening for me. If you have dry skin, this would definitely work for morning and evening, but for me, because I have oily skin and it just gets oilier throughout the day, I do have to be careful with how rich my moisturizer is. However, I have been using this during the day. I actually have it on today underneath my makeup, and as long as I use the tiniest bit, because again, these are concentrated, they're not watered down or diluted, I use the tiniest little bit to moisturize more so like the outer parts of my face. And we'll talk a little bit about why this does not make me more greasy throughout the day. In the evening, I definitely reach for this one. This is the In Your Face The Cream. This is probably their most popular product, along with the Bamboo Refining Polish. And this is so fantastic, but it does have a scent to it. It's not artificial. It's all from natural oils that they put in here. For example, there's frankincense, and you can definitely smell it. So just keep that in mind. But it is a really rich, thick cream that obviously you don't have to just use on your face. Make sure any skincare that you use on your face, you are bringing down your neck, onto your chest, on the back of your hands as well, and you can even use this on your eyes. To me, it's a really great aromatherapy experience, but if you are sensitive to strong smells, I do want to warn you of that. One of the key ingredients in here that I never see anybody talk about, but is my personal favorite, is licorice root extract. And I used to take licorice root in tea form because it's very soothing to the digestive tract, the stomach, and again, because it's soothing in those areas, it's also soothing for the face. Licorice root extract also can help with the excess oil production, which is why I think that during the day, it doesn't make my skin more greasy, even though it's a very rich cream. It also contains hexapeptide 11, which is really great for skin elasticity. CoQ10, a 30-day infusion green tea. Frankincense, which is another one of my favorite essential oils that's really great for fine lines and wrinkles. And while you might think, yes, this is really pricey for a cream, I think it's around $110 to $120. Again, this is not diluted, and the littlest bit goes such a long way, so a jar of this should not last you any less than 6 months. I also use this as tattoo care on my tattoos that I have, and I put it on any psoriasis patches because of the healing properties of the ingredients that are in this cream. If you do want something a little bit less rich for the daytime, then the In Your Face Marine Pearl Cream gives your skin this really luminous glow to it, while also still being lightly moisturizing, but again, it's a little bit lighter than the cream. Two ingredients I particularly love in here is the aloe vera gel and the algae extract, both of which are super soothing for the skin, while also giving it a nice plumping effect. It does have pearl extract in it, hence the name and hence the nice radiant glow it gives to your skin. The last thing I want to mention today from them, let me know if you want to see a part 2, but this is their In Your Face Nourishing Oil featuring that wonderful green tea that we talked about. They actually infuse the green tea with olive oil in this one, and it's fantastic for gua sha, or if you do dermaplaning, you want to use something very hydrating and nourishing before and after. You can even just take 1 to 2 drops of this and add it to your cream if you need something that is ultimately nourishing and hydrating. This one does not really have much of a smell to it. They don't add fragrance, so it's all natural, right? You can definitely smell a little bit of the olive oil, maybe a little bit of the green tea, and this is not going to be something that is going to bother you if you are sensitive to scents. This video is not ultimately to sell you something. I'm not partnered with them, but I want to show you that it's possible to find botanical skincare that has fantastic ingredients that are clinically studied, dermatologist approved, and are gentle enough on the skin without irritating it, but also effective and powerful enough to target your skincare concerns. And for me, that's obviously acne, excess oil production, psoriasis patches, and minimizing aging. Honestly, with the 6 products I showed you, you could make a full skincare routine for morning and night, but they also have other products, again, depending on your skincare needs, and I want to try more of their products too. For example, their vitamin C plumping serum was one of my favorites. I no longer have the bottle to show you because I went through it, but that's going to be a repurchase for me. They also have a clarifying serum, which I really want to try because of my acne spots, and I think that would be really beneficial too. A variety of other cleansers, face washes, serums, eye creams, again, all targeted to your skincare needs, so make sure you check them out. It's called In Your Face Skincare. For me, as someone that has multiple autoimmune diseases, it's so important that I am using the most natural things that exist out there, basically what Mother Nature gives us, to reduce the risk of irritation, hormone disruptions, etc. And so I hope that this showed you that there is a brand out there that does exist. I'm sure there are plenty more, but I just wanted to share that with you today. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.